Gibbs, underdog 8-10, needs run defense to stop the power O. You got some run defense to stop the power O. He's saying that it's back like what? What do you like to go with?
Cover 4.
Careful on that cord there.
Let's not overcomplicate things here, boys. Cover 4. So 3-4. And we're gonna go. You could go cover 4, drop show 2, but there's also a really good cover 4 too. When I can find it here, the cover 4 Mike, and I'll tell you why it's good. Because you got one linebacker blitzing. So this is, I would recommend this as like the more of a all-out style run defense, because you're dedicating an extra resource to blitz, which gives you a little bit better support in the run game. But why cover 4 is good, we talk about it all the time, run fits. So I like having your deep safeties play run support. So what I like to do is bring them up. I like to get them out wide a little bit, like outside the tackles just a little bit, so they don't get like sucked in, and then they can bang the run outside for a big run. But what I like about this cover 4 is you can see this defender here, Riley, he's blitzing. So when I look at my run fits, I get one extra guy in run fits, and then I'm going to use James. I want to play back a little bit here. You want to play back right about here, so it looks like you have a 5 safety look, and then you attack. You can see how your safety comes up. It's your safety's responsibility. That's why we get him wide. Show you here. Take a look. This safety, he's the guy that you need to make the play on the outside, because he's going to shoot the gap. You see how there's no one there for hit to clean him up. The inside linebacker that's blitzing, he's the one that eats that hole here in the middle of the field that can usually cause people problems with the cutback run. And the safety's got to make a play. You're the user. You have to read where the halfback goes. Does he cut left? Does he cut right? And then I have to fill as well. So we show you. It's pretty simple to set up. Like it's not that hard. Get your safeties up a little bit, but get them wide outside the tackles just a little bit if you can. Bring him down a little bit. For extra run support, you could blitz him. You could put him in the outside flat. These are other things you can do, right? You use your James. You get him back deep, about 4 yards behind your blitzing linebacker, and then you got to read the run. So snap the ball, go, and then I'm out there to help in run support. That's the way I like to run it. If you see a formation like this too, where you have 2 tight ends on the right, you can always shift your linebackers or your D line to the right, just to give an extra advantage in terms of hit placement and where your defensive linemen are to the right. You could crash it to the right as well. Now snap the ball, go. We're going to do the same thing here. Get wide, and that was a poor job by me. I got aggressive, I shot the gap, and you can see the result. So you always got to help keep containment with your user defender. But I really think that this is a great way just to cover 4 in general. It's going to give you the best chance to stop the run on a consistent basis.
One thing you can find in almost every playbook is the 3-3-5 wide. You call the cover forward, pretty much do exactly what he's showing you here, and you should have luck stopping it. I would not call nickel blitz 2 against Power O. It's bad. They rush to the opposite side of the nickel blitz. You're in big time trouble. So, look, what I see is people call 3 receivers when they want to pass. You run nickel blitz first play, 2nd and 8. They go to 2 receivers. They run. It's a dead tell that they're running to Power O. You don't call nickel blitz. You call the 3-3-5 wide. You get in your run defense. You slow it down enough, and then they get away from it. Power O, I believe, is only like great if
I bluff blitz there.
If they don't call it, like if they aren't calling good run defense, then Power O is good. But if they're just calling actual decent run defense and they get out of what they're trying to do, maybe that is a win for them. But you should be able to shut it down if you're not like stubborn with what you're calling on defense. Right. If that makes sense.
You can see that work right there. I just did a bluff blitz and I didn't like how he overcommitted, but Golden Glove in the chat is recommending try bluff blitz, see how it works. Yeah. Give it a shot, see if it works well for you. But in this instance, again, you just get your safeties out a little bit wide because you want them for run support out wide. Get your DB back. You want the key here is try and create this look of these 3 high safeties, like your users up here, and then take a look at where the safeties are, and like that's your tell. Like, okay, I have it set up properly, and then just contain, and now your run support out there. So now if you cut that out back inside, just show me a cut back inside. Okay. So get nothing out. Get James up here. Go snap the ball. I'm here. Oh, you cut back inside. There's no running lanes to go, and a lot of that has to do with that linebacker being the aggressor here. Watch. If I put Riley here, I want you now, Farles, to you'll be able to see the difference in the hole in the middle of the field that you can cut back into.
Because he's not blitzing.
Yeah, like See how you get
the blocker
the push
gets there better.
The blocker gets there and gets the push. So what I've seen from people is, well, hey, Gibbs, I call that cover 4, and I'm not able to get the push. I get torn inside and outside because it creates multiple running lanes. So I just want everyone to see the difference when you're the aggressor on defense, and so this defender here in this cover 4, he's blitzing, right? So watch the point of attack. The guard gets eaten up right at the line of scrimmage there, right? Because he's attacking, and you actually get a little bit of a push from the D lineman, and then the O line gets a push, right? So that's the difference there. Now, if I put him on that hook again, we'll back him up, get these guys out wide. You'll see the difference here. Now, when you run in the middle of the field, the point of attack is about 2 yards further back in favor of the offense, and that's why the power is being more successful. So when you're the aggressor, you're blitzing those linebackers, you're going to be able to blow that interior run up, and then you just got to get out wide and clog the running lanes.
I like it. It's good. It's a good concept. It should work. It's not that Power Row is super great. It's just that it does work against what people are currently running. And then if you get them to switch to halfback dive, someone said, what if they run dive? If they run dive, you win. Like, you want them to run those runs because you can always take away a dive when you need to.
Right.
It's when you can't stop Power Row, then you're in trouble. Or when they want to run Power Row on you, and if you get them to not run it, then you're doing your job. You're winning.
Even if they run the dive, keep going to the dive. Hold on. You know, even if they run the dive, I'm here. If I see the dive, I'm just going to attack. I'm going to follow behind the linebacker. Go. Like, I would go there. Like, and then the safety. That's why you have to have a safety that can tackle. Right, blade the hits. Like, right. The other thing too, like, I would say, as I mentioned earlier, like, really explore with your line pinches. Right, like that's a very tough front to run against. Like, who wants to run against that? I did a poor job there. But see, if you get a big-time safety, Carl Joseph's not a big-time safety. But that's the role that the safety has to play. A lot of hit power, a lot of closing, play recognition.
Carl Joseph, big time.
Right.
In Wolfman's Raiders dynasty that has in his mind.
Run that dive again.
Sorry. And
Carl
that's the
Joseph
difference.
again. Yeah, so, yeah. Work your different fronts. Cover 4 is going to give you the... Hold on. Cover 4 is going to give you the best chance overall because of the run fits with the safeties, and they're in the box. See how... Money. When you want to stop it, you can stop it. You don't want it. Boom.
I like it. All right. Let's go to the next mailbag
Before
question.
You go, Before you go, we had a great recommendation in the chat about an or actually on Twitter.
Yeah.
Old school throwback when you took your flip-flops and you slapped them together.
I did seal clap.
Remember when you did the seal clap?
The seal clap.
You know, there was a return. And remember when we played QJB and Anto and Mole?
In team play.
Yeah.
Classic. All those clips are online. I actually have a DVD with all the old twibs. I might play them someday.
Just sit back, sit down, and just
reminisce.
Viewing party, old school twins?
Yeah.
What if we just left it up while we're gone for 3 weeks?
And you gotta change the CDs out. That's the issue. Unless you have like a 40 disc changer.
Tough.
That's the rub.
Yeah.
We played Evil Ken on stream like
Little Man.
11.
Played Little Man.
Little Man got DC'd at halftime.
We played
Mark Dog.
Mark Dog.
Twin 36.
Big Game James.
Did we?
Yeah.
King
Confused.
Jason came to the studio.
King Jason. I ran into King Jason
Big
in
Slow.
New England Patriots Club Series.
Yeah.
I'm in the bar after the show, and King Jason just rolls up on me, and he bear hugs me and just goes, "You're still doing this stuff." I swear to God. I blew my mind.
King Jason.
We were there. There was like a he's coaching football, and they had like a camp or something there, and he saw me up on the big screen because they had RG and I or myself and Rico up on the big screen, and he was like, "No way," and he didn't know I was staying at the hotel. I didn't know he was there. It was a 10-minute like, oh my God,
blast from the
and
past.
he's like, "You are still doing Madden stuff?" I was like, "Yeah, man, of course."
Still playing.
And you know the crazy thing too? Do you know that King Jason played football with my brother in college?
Crazy.
So he knew my brother before he knew us, but somehow we all got intermingled.
I took math against his brother in college.
What?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. We're in the same math class.
No, you weren't. My brother's 4 years older than us.
Rubik's Cube class.
No, he was not.
Hand to God.
No, he wasn't.
Hand to God.
You were my brother. What?
You were in the same math class.
Did he ever go to class?
You know, it wasn't the highest level math class out there. As you can tell, he's a Gibbs. So therefore, not great at math.
Wow.
I'm not great at math.
Wow.
You know, we literally had a class about how to do the Rubik's Cube and play games. That's it.
Wow.
Horrible.
Did you pass? I actually remember everybody in freshman year of college always having those Rubik's Cubes.
Yeah, party trick.
Wow.
Never worked, but, you know, when in Rome.